I have made this chess within the Figma Make, but there is one special thing about it, which is our opponent is basically AI model, meaning that we can play against AI. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I made this. So bear with me until the end of this video. My name is Kia, and here's a Kimo. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, you will see how we can create this chess game with all the logics and functionalities within the Figma Make with just prompting. I'm gonna start by asking the Figma Make to create the overall user interface of the game. And then I'm gonna use the SOPA base and the OpenAI API to integrate the AI as an opponent within our game. But before we go further, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you are new here, and if you haven't done yet, like this video and share it with the other designers in your community if you think that this video will help them as well. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Figma Make is going to generate the user interface of the game. However, I would like to provide the Figma Make with the reference image to get sure that the design is going to meet my requirement and expectations. Therefore, I go to Pinterest and search for chess app design. Here, among all the results that I see in the result list page, I'm going to choose this one. This design is from Behance page of Jack Conniff, so credit to him. I'm going to open up the project page in the Behance by clicking on Visit the Site. I'm looking for an image which is focusing on the UI of the game itself, so I'm going to scroll down, and here I found this one, so I'm going to open this image and then download it. Let's make one new Figma Make file, and I'm going to paste the reference image that we found in the Pinterest here, and then write down one very simple prompt explaining what exactly I want the Figma Make to create for me. I want to use the OpenAI models. I'm going to use their APIs, so I'm going to mention this in the prompt and then click on this blue button. Okay, now I'm going to wait a little bit. I can see the reasoning process of the Figma Make, which is always fun to follow, kind of. Also is helping me to learn a little bit more about the technical aspect of the project. The first message I got here is that Figma Make is asking me to create one SOPA base project and then connect it to this Figma Make project, which I'm going to do it very quickly. If you don't know what is SOPA base, it's basically a database, so don't worry about that. We create the project and we connect it to our Figma Make project. Now let's continue. If you do not have a SOPA base account, you might have to open one, which is a very simple process. The next message that I get from the Figma Make is of course very obvious. I need to provide the Figma Make the API keys that I have from the OpenAI. So I open the OpenAI developer platform and then go to the dashboard section. Here in the left menu, in the manage section, you can see the API keys. I'm going to click on that. Here's the place that we can manage our API keys. We can create one by clicking on create new secret key. Here for better management, we can assign a name to this key. And then you can also play around with the other settings, but I don't need to do anything here. I click on create. And here I have the key. I'm not going to hide it out because I already deleted this key. I'm going to get back to the Figma Make, and here you can see on the right side that the user interface of the game is already ready. Maybe also the logic is ready. Let's copy the API key that we made and click on this blue CTA. The rest, we just need to wait again. After a couple of seconds, I see this message in the chat, which is summarizing what exactly has been done by Figma Make for this game. So now the servers are working and the OpenAI API key has been added, so everything should be working. I'm going to run the preview in the full screen mode by clicking on this play icon. We have multiple UI elements here within this window. First one is the setting of the game in the left side, which for example I can change my name. Here you can see I changed my player name basically to the Kimo. And let's start to play our stone. So the first move is going to be where on my side I move my soldier here, and you can see the indication that the AI is syncing, and after that AI is going to do the move. Although I set the difficulty on a medium, I can see that AI is doing a very weird mistakes. So like the one that you can see right now. Therefore, let's increase the difficulty level to hard and try again. Well, from AI difficulty section, I'm going to switch the difficulty to hard. Let's play again and see if now the AI is going to play smarter or not. After playing a little bit, I realized that the opponent is doing the same mistakes that it used to do in the medium level. So I'm not so happy with the quality of the move that the AI is doing. Therefore, I decided to give another prompt and start to improve the performance of the AI. My prompt is going to be very easy. I would like the Figma Make to get sure that the AI is playing like a chess master. So I'm going to write this one. Plus, I would like to improve the user interface slightly. I don't like the color actually. So I'm going to ask the AI or the Figma Make to change the color palette. And let's send the prompt. It took just 2 minutes, and this is the result. In the AI difficulty menu, I see this chess master item, which I'm going to choose this one. And you can see the UI also has been changed. Now we have the dark mode. And I like it a little bit more actually. And also it's matching with the reference image that we had. I forgot to say that kind of Figma Make ignored my reference image, or maybe I didn't really mention it in my prompt. But now when I'm playing, I feel like the AI is not doing those stupid mistakes that it used to do before. There are much to improve, but to show you how these things are working exactly, I would like to show you the under the hood, which is possible in the Figma Make because we can switch from the preview mode to the code mode and check the code. So let's jump in. In the edit window, here on top, I have the preview and code, which I'm going to switch to the code. And in the left side, we see the directory of our project, including all the files. And I'm going to open the index TypeScript file, which the majority of the stuff that is related to the AI is happening within this file. And here, for example, we can find the OpenAI API key that we provided, which is connecting also the thing that we made with the OpenAI models. You can check the rest of the code as well. It's easy to understand actually. For example, here we can find the prompt that is defining the difficulty of the way that the game is for the user. You can see easy, medium, and hard, and the rest of the prompt that we are sending to OpenAI to understand, to analyze the game condition and everything else. So this is basically the prompt that we are sending. And there are also the rest of the prompts that we are also sending. For example, this part, as I said, is related to the part that we are asking AI to analyze the game and come up with the next move. Again, it's very good to understand what is happening under the hood. And that was it for this video. You saw that how we can integrate different AI models within the things that we are making in the Figma Make and build the stuff that we have in our mind without having to code anything. So I hope you learned something new and this video helped you. If it was so, don't forget to like this video and share it with the other designers in the community, and smash the subscribe button if you haven't done so far. Let's learn together and see you in the next video.
Pretty cool, just show me the why.